Dear students, today you are going to study the human reproduction. So this is the third chapter in the PUC second year syllabus. As you are aware, humans are sexually reproducing organisms. Humans are sexually reproducing animals. The mode of reproduction in human being is sexual mode of reproduction. And why we pass? It gives birth to the young one. It gives birth to the young ones. Therefore, human beings are viviparous animals. Viviparous animals. The reproductive events in human being starts from gametogenesis. Gametogenesis. Gametogenesis means the process of production of gametes. Sperms and ovum are the gametes produced by the human male and female respectively. That means the males produce male gamete sperms, female produces female gamete, it is the ovum. The next event after the gametogenesis is insemination. Next event in the human reproduction is insemination. Insemination means transfer of sperms into the female genital tract. Female genital tract is known as insemination. The next event, fertilization. So in human being, the fertilization of sperm and ovum occurs in the fallopian tube. In the fallopian tube, and the fertilization means the fusion of male and female gamete is known as fertilization. Fusion of male and female gamete. It occurs in the fallopian tube. Fallopian tube of the human female reproductive system. Okay, next, the fusion of male and female gametes results in the formation of zygote. Formation of the zygote, and zygote is a single cell structure, and next it undergo mitotic division, and finally the divided cells are rearranged to form a structure known as blastocyst. Formation of blastocyst. This is the next stage after the fertilization, and blastocyst formation follows implantation. Attachment of blastocyst into the wall of the uterus. Attachment of blastocyst into the wall of the uterus is known as implantation. And embryonic development. Next stage is embryonic development. And this embryonic development stage is also known as gestation. Gestation. I will write here GESTATAEI, gestation period, pregnancy period. Okay, and after the completion of gestation period, another event occurs. That is the last event of the reproductive cycle. That is parturition. 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 Delivery of the baby. Expulsion of the fetus from the womb of the mother is known as parturition. Expulsion of the fetus from the womb of mother is known as parturition. So this parturition is the last event in the reproductive cycle. Okay. However, there are many remarkable differences between the reproductive events in the male and female. For example, sperm formation continues even in the old man, but formation of ovum ceases in a woman around the age of 50 years. The formation of ovum ceases in the women around the age of 50 years. Okay, so this is about the different events occurs in the human reproduction. Human reproduction. So let me explain about the reproductive systems in male and female. First, I will explain the male reproductive system. Male reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of a pair of reproductive organs, a pair of testis, then accessory duct, accessory ducts, then accessory glands, and external genitalia, The accessory ducts once again includes rete testis. Accessory ducts includes rete testis, then vasa efferentia, epididymis. I will write here epididymis, then vas deferens. So these are the four important accessory reproductive ducts found in the male reproductive system. Then accessory glands, male accessory glands consists of seminal vesicles. It consists of seminal vesicles, then prostate gland, and bulbourethral gland, bulbourethral glands. Once again, I will list out the different parts of the male reproductive system. A pair of testes, accessory ducts, which includes retate testis, vasa, apparentia, epididymis, and vas deferens. Then accessory glands, male accessory glands includes seminal vesicles, then prostate gland and bulbourethral gland, and the last one is the external genitalia. So these are the different parts of human male reproductive system. Okay. The male reproductive organ in the human male is a pair of testes. Male reproductive organs are the pair of testes, and a pair of testes are, each testis is oval in shape, and it is situated in the lower side of the abdominal cavity, or that is known as pelvic region, and the testes, pair of testes are situated outside the abdominal cavity, and it is lodged, or it is covered by a socket of tissue known as scrotum. That means scrotum means it is a pouch which encloses the pair of testes, and it is situated below the abdominal cavity in the pelvic region. And this scrotum helps in maintaining the low temperature of the testis, that is 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius temperature will be maintained by the scrotum, and this range of temperature is very essential for the formation of sperm, that is the spermatogenesis. If the temperature of the testis is increased above this range, so it adversely affects the process of spermatogenesis. It adversely affects the sperm formation. In human body, the scrotum helps in maintaining the temperature of the testis at the range of 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius. And each testis measures up to 4 to 5 centimeters in length. Each testis measures 4 to 5 centimeters in length and 2 to 3 centimeters in width. Length of the testis is 4 to 5 centimeter, and width is 2 to 3 centimeter width. And each testis internally consists of about 250 lobules, known as testicular lobules. They are known as testicular lobules. Now you look at this diagram once again. So this is a cross section of the testis. Lateral section, sagittal section of the testis, and each testis consists of about 250 pouches known as testicular lobules. So these are the testicular lobules. Each testicular lobule in turn contains highly coiled structure known as seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules. So these are the seminiferous tubules. Highly coiled seminiferous tubules situated in the testicular lobule. And seminiferous tubules are lined by two types of cells. Spermatogonia and Sertoli cells. The spermatogonia cells are also known as male germ cells. Male germ cells. And these male germ cells undergo successive mitotic and meiotic division, that's a reduction division, to form sperms. I mean, the process of spermatogenesis occurs inside the seminiferous tubules. And Sertoli cells, another type of cell which is found in the lining of seminiferous tubule, are the Sertoli cells. And these Sertoli cells are not germ cells, but they provide nutritive substances to the male germ cells. Hence, the function of the Sertoli cell is nourishment. It nourishes the sperms. And the space between the seminiferous tubules or testicular lobules, the space between the testicular lobules are covered by group of cells, covered by the different types of tissues and blood vessels and lymphatic glands. That is the immunological cells are there, blood vessels are there, nerve fibers are there, and apart from this, there are specialized cells. There are groups of specialized cells known as interstitial cells of Leydig. They are known as interstitial cells of Leydig or Leydig cells. Cells of Leydig or simply Leydig cells. They are situated in between the seminiferous tubules here, and the function of these interstitial cells of Leydig is to secrete male sex hormone androgens. Androgens are synthesized by the interstitial cells of Leydig. The interstitial cells of Leydig are again situated between the testicular lobules. So these are the pair of testes. One testis here, another here, and the seminiferous tubules present in the testicular lobules will continue as rete testis. That means it leaves the testicular lobules as small ducts known as rete testis. And this rete testis then leaves the testis. Rete testis leaves the testis, and it continues as epididymis. Epididymis here. So here is the epididymis, and this epididymis is attached to the posterior wall of the each testis. Posterior wall of the each testis, and epididymis usually stores the seminal plasma. It stores the seminal plasma as well as the sperms released by the testis. Sperms released by the testis, and this epididymis then continues and it ascends towards the abdomen. It ascends towards the abdomen on both sides like this, and looped over the urinary bladder. Looped over the urinary bladder. And they receive, or they are connected with the ducts of the seminal vesicle. There is a seminal ducts or also comes and joins with the vas deferens, that is the continuation of epididymis, and later on they continues as urethra. They continues as urethra. So this finally it continues as urethra here. The continuation portion, that is another part of the human male reproductive system, is the penis. It is an external genitalia, or it is also known as penis. And this penis is supported by specialized muscles, and these muscles are helpful in the insemination during the fertilization, during the coitus. Okay, then the male accessory glands includes paired seminal vesicles. Here is the diagram, in this diagram, a paired seminal vesicles, and a prostate gland, and another type of gland, a pair of bulbourethral glands. The secretion of all these three glands, it is a seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and bulbourethral glands, are collectively known as seminal plasma. And this seminal plasma is rich in fructose, calcium, and certain enzymes. So it is rich with fructose, calcium, and certain enzymes which are necessary for increasing the motility of the sperms. Then the secretion of bulbourethral glands also helps in the lubrication of the penis, in the lubrication of the external genitalia. So this is about the structure of male reproductive system.